What's up, guys? It's Gabe from Swept to Sea, and this is going to be 10 questions. Weirdest snack that I have on probably a regular basis, I would probably say just microwave popcorn, but I put it in the freezer just because, I don't know, I think it's better when the butter's actually frozen.
What the
Dude, it's way better, dude. But Butter O Blast from Smart and Final, put that in the freezer for an hour. It's the best thing ever. Worst song ever? Oh, that's easy. Paint It Black. Just because I blame Guitar Hero 3, just because every time I had to get to that part and I had to play that song, that was the most miserable, 3 minutes of my life. I can't stand that song. It was probably a close second, Imagine by John Lennon. That one's pretty bad as well. Had to write a paper on that in high school. One thing on my bucket list, that one's probably a little bit more difficult. Maybe playing, opening or playing with one of my favorite bands. Just any sort of show would be pretty cool. Just to be able to say hey, I played with, that band. It'd actually be a pretty cool experience. I don't think any of us I think, honestly, I'd say maybe Ernest. He goes to all those crazy shows and he's basically already fighting zombies. So I think he probably has the best chance, to be honest. I'm zombie apocalypse, we're all probably the generic thing, probably actually be good at playing drums would be a good one. The power to be invisible whenever I want. But I have to be naked for that because that would be at least make it interesting. And probably the ability to freeze time in sense that I don't get older. Maybe not a eternal life, but just being able to choose my age would probably be a good one. I could probably go for some Melanie Martinez. She's kind of hot, so that one works pretty well. Choose your last meal. Probably seafood, probably crab, shrimp, frozen popcorn. The usual stuff people would have. I don't know. Probably, I think for that one I'd probably go just superhero movies to be the generic. But I like horror movies, but I'm actually kind of a wimp. They're actually really scary. So I prefer just action adventure movies would probably be the best. Who inspired me to make music? I mean, I'd probably say early influences that I had just growing up would probably be Linkin Park, Bullet for My Valentine, which back in the day I thought that was the heaviest that music got. But obviously, Swept the Sea didn't exist back then. So, I'd probably say those biggest early influences. Easily some sort of blade, because obviously with guns or ammo or anything, you're gonna run out. Any sort of anything that requires any sort of outside power outside of what it is would probably be a bad idea, so probably a sword. And that would be 10 questions with Gabe from Swept to Sea. If you guys want to keep up to date with any of our news or any of our music, just be sure to follow, subscribe, hit that bell, whatever every other YouTuber tells you to do. You know how it is. You've probably seen a million videos like this, and I'd be surprised if you even got this far because I'm not that interesting. All right, see you guys.